statement?
Yeah, just, senior day. Good turnout by the crowd, which is great. And really just happy that we were able to, play to the level that we played. I'm fortunate for one of the seniors, Donald Hand. He goes down early in the game. And we had to find a way to win it for him and win it without him. And so just really happy for our guys that they were able to, get it done. Had peace all day, kind of just had some confirmation like, hey, look, we ain't in control of everything, control what you can. Obviously God was amazing for us today, like in terms of, he had a plan for us today. I woke up feeling that, not that I know we're gonna win the game, but I did feel that God had a plan for us. And so hopefully, we gotta trust him. So yeah, just happy for our guys. There was a lot of peace in me today coming into the building just with one game left, senior night, with three tremendous seniors, and we got it done.
Yeah, Coach, obviously you've talked about adversity a lot this season.
Mm-hmm.
Possession games that could have gone other ways. Second time this season that Donald Hand Jr. has gone down halfway through the game and having to kind of battle back without him. What does that just mean to the players to have a group that just fights like they have all season, and how much has that just helped?
Well, nobody loves adversity and trials and tribulations, but that's really the only way you can grow. I think I'm a better coach now than I was, a few years ago. It's nice to win them all. I've been on that side of it. We win 40 games in a row at home. I've been a part of that too. As a head coach, 40 wins at home on a row, but that wasn't this season. This season was a lot of adversity and a lot of challenges. You got to get up every day after hitting the mat. And we were in close games with every opponent in the league, and we competed and we showed up and we came out short, no cigar. Good game, but no cigar. And so that's hard. That's really hard, but I'm just happy for our players, just the way they handled it. If you would have came down to practice 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, you really would have believed we won 4 games in a row. The spirit, the energy, the attitude, the mentality, not folding your tent, showing up every day, keep fighting for each other. And that's what they continue to do. So I think we all grew this year, and hopefully we'll keep playing and having a chance to advance in March.
Yeah, Coach, obviously great win today, but in lieu of the fact that we might not be able to talk to you again, I'm just wondering if you've heard anything from the BC administration on if you'll be back coaching next year.
No, really not on my mind at all. I don't control that. Like I told you, God got a plan.
Yeah, they haven't been communicating.
No, we communicate all the time. We travel together, we talk, we text, but business as usual. So for me, that's nothing on my mind. On my mind is, hey, can we continue to play in March? That's what we're thinking about. On my mind is Donald Hand will be healthy? But other than that, anything about the future in terms of, being at BC and not being at BC is not on my mind at all. My plan is to be at BC and continue to build a program, get back to the winning that we got it to, and, see if we can, do what we need to do to get back to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. What are some of the things you're most proud of being able to do during your time here?
Well, I'm most proud of the players, I'm most proud of the facility that we have. We didn't have this. I'm proud of making the postseason. I'm proud of being 3 years in a row, one basket away from the semifinals in the ACC tournament 3 years in a row. I'm proud of a lot. I'm proud of the relationships. I'm proud of our young players and their growth and their development. I'm proud of my sons and what they've developed here. And I'm excited about what we're going to continue to do. And so this is where I'm at. I feel great, and I'm excited.
What do you think, now that we've gone through the entire regular season, obviously we don't know if you're going to be playing in Charlotte next week, but talk about the growth of this season. How much has this team changed from game 1 to game 31?
Well, I think the growth of the season is, and I hope we play in Charlotte. That'd be great, because we have had success there, so we can just get there. Who knows? I just think the growth has been, we have so many young players. If you listen to our starting lineup, this sophomore, that sophomore, this sophomore, we actually have a deep NCAA tournament team already in this building. The DNA of maybe 6 or 7 guys that can return and keep building. Yeah, we got to add some stuff. But I'm proud of the growth. I told you, we can't grow without adversity. So for me, I'm proud of the growth. But you gotta also understand, I've been a part of an 11-win team at Wichita where the same guys got to the Final Four. You gotta understand, I've been a 9-win team at College of Charleston where we got to the NCAA tournament. So I've seen this before. We actually got guys in that locker room based on their character and how hard they work and how they show up, that they about to blossom, just like these trees in New England. I'm just telling you, they've been through a lot too, but they about to blossom. I'm just telling you. So that's what I'm proud of. You know, how they show up every day and the character that's been developed in them. And they've been persevering and just believing, you know. And that's what you saw today. Why would that team come out and believe and play the way they did without one of the seniors who averaged 15 a game? Like, because of the adversity they've been through.
Last question.
Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
When you talk about this team and how they've been able to be competitive in a lot of games, do you think at this point, if they're able to get their ticket to Charlotte, that they're a team that's able to make a big run here in the ACC tournament?
Well, again, I don't control all that. My thing is, if our name is called, then we're going to start preparing. Matter of fact, we're going to start preparing before our name be called. So that's the only thing I can control is preparation. Everything else don't matter to me.
And just real quick, any further update on Donald Jr.'s condition?
Nothing, you know. We saw him back in the locker room. He got a crutch. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, he made a free throw, and then he was on the ground. So I don't know exactly what happened. I'm sure he doesn't know as well, but hopefully we'll get a report later today.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
y'all.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Have a good night, guys.